Hey everybody, welcome to the Kit Cave. Just thought I'd do a quick video to show you current progress of a particular project I've been working on for the last few months. So jumping straight into it, it is all about this little fella right here, Grogu, everybody's favourite little green guy. Now, of course, I'm joking. It's not about this. This is a 3D print I did back last year when I first got started with 3D printing. Now, what you're all here to see, of course, is this fella right here. Here he is. So 3D project I've been working on for around about 9 to 10 months. It started off with me basically. I wanted a Grogu. I wanted a Grogu model. Now I know that there are kits out there that you can buy, of course, from Sideshow Collectibles, Hot Toys. Fantastic kits from what I've seen. Of other videos posted on YouTube. One thing I didn't really like that I was seeing from quite a lot of them was the sheer lack of articulation in those particular models, those particular figures that you could buy. And so I decided to go at it myself. This is kind of where I am. This is the headpiece, jumping straight in. So 3D printed on my Anycubic Mega Zero 2.0. Managed to get the paint job finished on this yesterday, which I'm quite happy with. Well, not quite happy with. I'm very happy with how this turned out, actually. If I can get a bit closer to the camera, maybe you can see there some of the modelling effect that I got done on his cheeks. So I tried to replicate the colour as best I can, and certainly with the skin tones from what we see on the, of course, the TV show. And I'm very pleased with how that turned out. That's looking absolutely fantastic. So that's great. So there's the headpiece. Now, of course, you can see here that the eyes themselves are cut out. These were completely blank when I 3D printed them. Now, I sculpted this entire model piece, which I'll showcase in just a second, using Blender. Blender is something that I'm very, very new to using, and of course, you know, I only took up 3D printing during the lockdowns. And so it's not the best model. It's got to be said, because I had to learn how to use Blender to create this. So it's not perfect by any sense of the word. Certainly, whereby here at the back, I had to cut out the back panel, get rid of a lot of the infill inside this print to access getting the eyes into the back there. My skills, sadly, currently with Blender are not good enough to allow me to model this in a 3D printing program to have it completely printed hollow, so there's no cutting. I'm sure that there's somebody else out there with a lot better skills than I am, that I currently have, that can probably do that. Now, of course, I didn't want the eyes to be fixed in here. They will be fixed, but I didn't want them to be actually part of the model. I wanted them to be a separate piece, and this is where these come into play. So these were printed, two separate pieces. The eye part itself, where you obviously paint the iris and the whiteness of the eyes, then another piece which was the entire dome part, which was filled and sanded smooth, with a mold created, and then this dipped in and cast in clear resin. And of course, the whole purpose behind this, if I can just quickly show you on camera here, a bit tricky coming around the camera, is to have these inserted from the back. And of course, they will be fixed into place, but look at that. Look at that. Very happy with that. So I've got to get these fixed in place. There he is, looking at you. Oh, let's move up and down. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, really pleased with how these turned out, actually. I'm really happy, and I'm really looking forward to getting this project finished. Again, further bits that were printed. Here's the back piece. Now, as I said, I wanted this particular model to be fully articulated, so I approached the design in the format of thinking about a full life-size scale action figure. So a lot of the joint system are based around that. Here's the back of the headpiece. You can see with the ears, I even wanted the ears to actually move as well. This is all ready to go and be put together. It's all been painted. And we can see here a very simple pivot system where the ears will rotate up and down. Sadly, they don't go front and back. It looked a bit odd. I did model one version of this head with the ears that could do that, but it just didn't look right. Just didn't look right at all. And there he is together. We can have the ears going up or down. There you go. There's excited Grogu. Very excited. Mando's going fast in his new spacecraft. Or we could have, and it's all coming apart. It's very hard to do this. One-handed, there he is. The ears are down. So ears being able to move and rotate up and down in the socket there. So yeah, really happy with how this is turning out, everybody. Of course, we have got the main body. Here's the main body, if I can get all that on camera. It's quite a large model. As I said, this is a life-size 1-to-1 scale, so this model actually stands. It's slightly oversized, I believe. This stands from foot to top of the head, 16 3/4 inches high. But here you can see again, this is what I've been working on. With the neck joint up here, I'm not sure you can quite see that. There you go, designed to be what I call a barbell system. So this is what the head's going to connect to, and it's got free range of motion here. Here you can see it with the arms, very simple, but just ball and hinge system. To have the arms pivoting, rotating around in the socket. That one's a bit stiff. There you go, you can see it moving. Same with the arms here. So I've tried to get as much articulation into this build as possible, with the hands working on the hinge point there, and again rotating round. Same with the torso. This hinges fully back, fully forward, goes left and right, just like you would a good action figure toy. Now the actual main body part itself, I didn't take the time to finish this, smooth it all out. It's just a raw 3D print straight off my 3D printer with a basic paint job done to it. The reasoning for doing that is because you're not actually going to see it. The only bits you're going to see, of course, are the head, the ears, the feet and the hands. So those are the bits that I spent the time to smooth out and paint. It's looking a bit shiny. That's because I have coated these with semi-gloss, a semi-gloss coat to give the appearance of skin. I didn't want it a high gloss finish because that wouldn't look right. And there we go. There he is. Fully articulated Grogu 3D printed model. Now just to stand him up for you, I can get all this in frame. I have had this stood up and put together, all held together with, you know, bits of string and elastic cord and all that kind of thing while I was printing this off. There he is. Oh, that left foot is a little bit loose there, but I can work on that. But there he is. Let's have a look. So that's the work in progress. 3D printed Grogu. So I'm at the final stages, everybody. Paint job is done. The body I'm going to leave as is. You're not really going to see it, but the hands, the feet are all done. It's just closing up the head with the ears, but insert the eyes at the back. I've already got his main cloak made and ready to be put on. Again, all handcrafted by yours truly. Done over the period of about 3 or 4 weekends. All cut the cloth, dyed the cloth, all hand stitched by me. I'm not a master seamstress, so this is but still, I'm pretty happy with how this actually turned out. It looks pretty good. And I've had this, of course, on the actual model itself, and it's not bad. It's not 3 bad at all, as we say round my way. Looking good, looking good. So there we are, everybody. Little quick video of a work in progress. I'll do another video to this once I've got the head, the eyes connected, the head all in place with the robe on, to do a final show and tell of this particular one. If anybody's interested, please drop me some comments in the comments section below. I haven't posted any of these files on any of the 3D printing websites. I am planning to do so in the very, very near future. If there's anybody out there that would like to have a go at doing this kit for themselves, more than happy as well. If you've got any questions about, you know, the type of paints that I do, the paint job that I did for it, certainly on the face here, and how you approach building this particular kit, please do drop me a line in the comments section. And I'll see you all next time, everybody. You all take care.